Got you. What's up? Welcome back, guys. I just wanted to quickly tell you sorry for the format ratios. I forgot to record horizontally instead of vertically, so I just wanted to give you guys a warning about that. But anyway, enjoy the vlog.
What's up, everyone? I wanted to make a video kind of like vlog style of the trip I'm about to make, which is Megacon Orlando, Florida. I've never been before. It's currently March 18th, 2026. And yeah, I'm kind of just making this for the archives, for the memory albums, and I thought it could be fun for myself to kind of have something to look back on and just get my thoughts and feelings about it all. It's been a big build up. I grinded to finish my Spider-Man portfolio, and that was very difficult because I had to just do nothing but draw in ink for, weeks. And especially the inking towards the end, it was probably like a week straight or something like that. I honestly don't know. I lost track. But it was kind of brutal. It was tough. But I did it, and I didn't think I could do it. I had a deadline. I had to call off work at Amazon, and I got it done. My new friend Rodney, he kind of gave me the right words of encouragement and advice to get it done. He was like, you got to make time, and I knew he was right. And because he knew that inking could make the difference of potentially making an impression and hopefully getting hired. So this is the goal. The goal is to become a comic book artist. I've wanted to do that since I was 9 years old, and I've been working my whole life for it. So here I am. I'm still going after it, getting after it, grinding. I love art. I love drawing. I love comics. And yeah, so just a brief little video. Hopefully this will be part one of a few other parts that maybe I can cut together. Yeah, so I guess just I'm making this video by faith that hopefully if this ever sees the light of day, then maybe it has a happy ending. So I don't know what to expect. I'm nervous. I don't even have a plan, but I'm going out there for faith and believing that God's going to meet me there and open doors for me. And, this would be a good time in my life for an open door to happen. I feel like it's kind of a good time just in light of, moving out and, hopefully getting my life started. Joe is headed to Florida pretty soon, which is insane. He's going to be moving to Florida to go to Bible school, which I still can't wrap my head around. I'm going to miss him. But Joe's my brother, by the way, for anyone who's watching. Yeah, so, don't want to make this too long, but yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in Orlando. Oh, by the way, I'm planning to meet Jim Lee again, hopefully. I bought tickets for the hope that maybe it'll go well, so I'm planning to show him my portfolio and hopefully he likes it, see what he thinks. I was going to record the portfolio that I got, but maybe I can get that a little bit later down the line. So yeah, never really made a vlog, so maybe this will be fun. Anyway, bye. No, I don't know. Hey guys, finally made it to my hotel room in Orlando, Florida. Back again. Not my first time. Not my first rodeo. Yeah, you know, the hotel's nice. You know, this is the room. It's nice. Happy to be here. Finally, just glad to, you know, be here after thinking about it for so long. But you know, hotel's nice and great weather. So, you know, wish me luck, I guess. Hey guys, I'm here. This is day one, Friday, of Megacon 2026. This is new for me. Never been here, but it's, you know, familiar. Everything is a little bit different but similar at the same time. So, you know, yeah. I just talked to a guy at the Cuban school. Gave me a pretty cool review on my portfolio. And yeah, you know, I'm just gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep going, man. I mean, I didn't get a job, obviously, but you know, just gonna keep chipping away at it. Anyway, yeah. All right. Hey guys, I'm here Saturday. It's Saturday now after a long Friday. And I'm pretty tired, to be honest with you, but you know, yesterday I got some good feedback, got some bad feedback, a little bit in between. It's hard because everyone has a different opinion. It seems like everyone likes it but the pros. So, you know, it can be kind of discouraging, but, you know, we're going to keep fighting and keep moving forward. Keep hammering at it, as Greg Capullo said. And, you know, it can be tough, but we're gonna do it. It's just a matter of time. So, you know, I fought for this my whole life, and I'm gonna continue to fight. And yeah. So, see ya. What's up, guys? This is Sunday now. So I had that full Saturday since the video I made, and it really picked up. A lot kind of happened accidentally and just randomly. I was on my way to a DC What's Next panel, and I ran into a DC editor, Paul Kamenski. And I had known what he looked like because I just saw a YouTube video with him and Scott Snyder the night before when I was in my hotel room. So, pretty crazy. I was just walking by trying to figure out where to go. So I was like, are you guys going to the DC panel? And they're like, yeah, like that starts in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh shoot, like, okay, where is it? And they're like laughing at me. And I'm like, oh, you're Paul Kamenski. And he's like, I'm like, I've been looking for you. And he's like, oh, okay. So like, you know, they're just like walking the other direction, and I like turn around. And then I'm like, can I show you my portfolio? So I did. He looked at it. He was like, you should go submit this at the submission booth. So I did that. Long story short, I found out I didn't know anything about it. So he was like, do you have anything to submit? I was like, no, I don't know, you know? And so I went, and there's a FedEx in the building. So I went and made copies, right? Yeah, so I did that and got it submitted. Later that day, I was in line for Scott Snyder. I saw him again, and I told him, I was like, oh, hey, Paul, like I submitted. He's like, I know. He's like, you're on the list. He told me I'm on the list already. When I was in that DC panel, I went up and got his email, which is fantastic. He seems like a super nice guy. So today, Sunday, originally he told me it would be at 3, which is conflicting with a Jim Lee thing that I bought tickets for, which is kind of the whole reason I'm here. So, I asked him about that last night, Saturday night, and he was like, oh, it should be before then. So I went and checked it, and it was at 12:40 to 12:50, so it's about 10 minutes. It's supposed to be. But yeah, I mean, that's a big deal for me. I've never really met an editor, so, you know, a DC Comics editor is exactly who I'm here for. So, you know, at the very least, I got his email. Maybe I can send him some stuff later on, which is awesome. And, yeah, so, you know, it's, lots happening. Got really fast paced. But, you know, I guess it's good, you know? So, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'll keep you guys posted. You know, the show's been, yesterday I had a turnaround day. I kind of was a little discouraged the other day, but, you know, even if I leave the show today, I got a couple editors' information, so that should be like, you know, all I really need. And, you know, I can send them my stuff later when I have new samples or whatever. So anyway, you know, I have people praying for me, so we'll see. So, see ya. Hey guys, I'm here waiting to talk to Paul right now with a few other people. There's about 6 of us total. So, you know, this could be big. So I just want to make a quick little clip of what could be opportunity for me. So thank you guys. Hey guys, I'm here Sunday, basically around 3, after the show's basically done. You know, it closes at 5, but I'm done with, you know, everything I need to do. So yeah, I had that meeting with Paul, and he told me to work on some confidence in my lines, and I think he was probably picking up on not liking the inking maybe. He liked my paintings. He said that was very confident. Yeah, I'm thankful to them for giving me the time of the day. And yeah, I mean, I got to also meet Jim Lee. Got some pictures with him, got a couple books signed, so I asked him to review my portfolio. He said he doesn't do that. He said that he doesn't hire people, so that's that. So that was kind of a bust. I didn't get to see the panel that I paid for because of the meeting with Paul, but yeah. You know, it is what it is. Maybe next year, maybe next time, whatever. You know, it's kind of a bummer, but, you know, we'll keep going, I guess. So, yeah, I wish I could say it ends happily ever after, but not this time. So, maybe next time. But my meeting with Paul was really positive, I'd say. I think he said that he can tell I really want to do this. I told him my story about how I wanted to do this since 9, and, you know, been a fan of Jim Lee and learned on YouTube and all that stuff. And, you know, I thought that was cool. It seemed to align a little bit with his story. He was he was a cool guy. And, you know, he was, I think, pretty fair. He said I needed to clean up my lines and just, you know, focus more on not cropping heads and I don't know, he just kind of had a lot of little things, you know. So, you know, just, I guess practice makes perfect. I'm gonna keep going, I guess. So, yeah. This was Megacon 2026. yeah, it's been an experience. Been ups and downs, but I did get Paul Kamansky's email, so I would call that a win. And I will be sending him more stuff, whether he responds or not. The people I was in line with told me that, they sent him an email, and a year and a half later he still hasn't responded. So we'll see. But I'm giving it my best shot. So that's all you can do, right? But anyway, thank you guys for watching this little vlog, and see you guys next time. Bye.
So that was all the video I have of my trip. As you can see, I'm back now. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the trip and kind of some of the ups and downs that I had. So yeah, I didn't really get what I wanted. I did pay quite a fair amount of money, spending to fly out and, get a hotel and all that. So it is an investment. But I will say that I did end up getting 2 editors' contact information, which to me is a win, because that's kind of, in my opinion, the whole point of it all. If you're an artist going to these Comic Cons, it's really hard and difficult to find editors, because at the end of the day, the editors are the ones that actually give you a job. You can go around an artist alley at these Comic Cons all day long, and whether they like your stuff or not, they are not at a place where they can give you an opportunity like a job or whatever. They can give you feedback and criticism and a lot of helpful tips, but at the end of the day, they aren't the people that pull the trigger. So I did start to figure that out after a few times, because this is not my first rodeo. I have been to many other cons, and I have been really going to cons ever since I was a little kid, but since about 9 years old. But so I kind of know a few things. It's not the most complicated thing, but I do kind of know my way around cons at this point. And so I am really going now at this point to try to break into comics, because that is my goal, my lifelong goal I've wanted to do ever since I was 9 years old. So I did have that meeting with Paul Kaminsky, who was very nice. He was a great guy. Sorry, this is a little bit all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to fill in some of the gaps of what wasn't there before, because this is really my first vlog, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But maybe this helps kind of fill in a few questions you guys might have. Yeah, so it was overall a good trip. I went there. It was pretty easy to get there. The flight wasn't too bad. And then when I was there, I went around to a lot of different people and showed my portfolio to everyone. And, honestly, I got a lot of criticism about it. People really didn't seem to love it, which, that's fine. But, you just gotta kind of push through that. And at the end of the day, it's really like, well, I know what I was doing. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. A lot of people were saying to, fix a lot of little things, like, the first page has that panel of Spider-Man crawling up a wall, and, people are like, oh, don't crop the head, and, little kind of nitpicky things like that, in my opinion. But, I'm not trying to hate on them. They're, helping me out. But, it is what it is. I didn't get what I planned to get when I set out to go there, which is a job. But I did, learn a lot, and maybe next time, I'm gonna keep going. You know, this is like a lifelong goal, and you know, to give them credit, you know, I did also get some compliments. Like Joe Quesada, I met him, and he was like, you know, you have real talent. You know, and you know, I have had compliments along the way. So, you know, I'm gonna just hold on to those, and that's really what matters to me is, you know, the positive feedback. And you know, some people don't like what I'm trying to do, some people do. You know, I got some bad advice. You know, like one guy told me like, oh, don't crosshatch. You know, crosshatching is not necessary. And like, you know, if you really are, and this guy was he's a professional who works for the Kubert School. And you know, in my opinion, his art wasn't really the best. So I kind of just was kind of rolling my eyes. I really didn't want to hear that. I was also really tired and hungry, and you know, ready for a break at that point. But you know, I thought it was kind of, he really railed into me. But you know, it's good and bad. You gotta kind of take it all and be able to just stand on your own beliefs at the end of the day and just be like, you know what? I did my best. This is my best. I genuinely pushed myself. I feel like harder than I have in a while. And, you know, I'm just one step closer. So, you know, it's just about not taking no for an answer like everyone else says. You know, I've done years of research about this kind of thing, and, you know, it's exactly what, I thought it would be. So anyway, I don't want to drag this video out too long, but, you know, this is the kind of thing that you guys might want to see. You know, let me know. But it was fun making it, and you know, I just want to end with this message of like, no matter whether I got what I wanted or not, it's really the effort that matters. What matters is that I gave it my all, and I really believe that. And I want to tell you guys out there that if you have a goal, if you have a dream, don't let anybody talk you out of it, no matter how high up they are. Like, you know it's there. And you know, it's really important to listen to that feeling and those thoughts, like, because it's so easy to let that crack and crumble. And you know, you just can't let that happen. Like, nobody is going to give you a seat to the table. You have to realize that absolutely no one is going to just open the door for you, you know, easy peasy, no struggle. Like, that's not how life works. Like, you have to believe in yourself like 300%, because these people are going to break you down and make you feel like you are nothing and you don't have what it takes. But you have to be the one, because it's your life and your dream, to keep going. And don't listen to anybody who tells you different. If you want to do something, you can do it, no matter what. So keep going, guys. Keep fighting. Keep climbing. We'll all get there one day. So, you know, and if it wasn't hard, then everybody would do it, right? So, you know. So anyway, but overall, it was a good experience, and I'm sure I will be on to the next one anytime in the near future. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to level up that like button if you like this video, and thank you for your time this time. Until next time, Excelsior.